Hey, hi everyone. So this video actually to cover to give you some guideline for the lab 7. Although it look like 55 slides, this video will be split to 2 or 3 videos. For the first videos, more on the memory image acquisition, where we will use 2 tools, and then we will cover about the analysis part, memory analysis for using volatility. Great. Okay. So first of all, we know that there are multiple tools you can use to create or to obtain your memory dump or RAM image, we call it, to capture the image, which consider volatile memory of the system. This is for your forensic analysis. Commonly used tools like the Belkasov RAMCapturer, FTK Imager as well. DD can be used as well. Helix, Lime, and Kane. Okay, but for this lab, we will use 2 FTK Imager and Belkasov RAMCapturer. Because FTK Imager, most of you have downloaded. For those that didn't have Windows version, maybe you can use in your Linux version. Okay. This one actually more on the Windows part. It's okay if you can't do that. You still can try to find Linux version using DD, DC3DD, and others. Okay, but this one I just show you the example. Maybe from this video you can answer also your quiz. If you can't do directly, or you can't implement in your own host, but with this video hopefully we can you can answer the question as well. Okay, first we will using FTK Imager. Most of you install it before to take the hard disk image, okay, and also the USB image, right? So this is the lab preparation. Ensure your external FTK Imager tools installed. So we installed earlier on your Windows. If you want to use in Linux, you need to using Wine. Maybe this Wine you can do by yourself later. Try to install Wine, and then on top of Wine, you can install FTK Imager in your Linux. So when you install Wine, then you download FTK Imager version, Windows version, you still can install and run in Linux if you has this Wine platform. Okay. Then ensure that your host storage has sufficient free space to store the memory image. As a guideline, at least you should have equal or greater than the system RAM size. For example, you have 60 gig RAM, you need 60 gig free space at least. If actually you only capture your memory, if you have another component like page size and others, you need more. This is the thing. So you start with your FTK Imager. Open my FTK Imager. These two things, click file and capture memory. So you will see this information, right? First, you need to browse where you want to locate the memory dump image. For me, most of the time, I will put it in my forensic file here, ID forensic file. So you have an option, okay? Either you want to include the page file, create the AD file. AD1 actually another option if some of the memory analysis tool cannot support .mem, then can use .ad. But most of the time .mem memory dump can be supported by the analysis tool. So can refer This one, I only want to include page file. Page file actually another option where some of the persistent file which cannot be loaded into memory dump, they will capture here, right? This is another option. I don't want to create AD1 because this AD1 will require me double size. They will split into multiple file, AD1, AD2, AD3, and so on. And then we need more space. So I disable this. So I try to capture only these two part and capture. It takes some time because my memory actually 24 gig RAM. And they need 28 gig for additional part, right? Maybe they have also our page size where using virtual memory. It's okay. You see here, this is the step by step what I have done before. And this is the option. When you use option 1, it will be faster than option 2 because for this one, you can include page file also. If let's say you don't have enough space, you can only store the file that can fit for your RAM size only. So you just exclude the include page file also you can exclude. So meaning if you only create memory dump.mem only, up to you. But after that later you can delete that the file. This is just to simulate the memory acquisition process, as your assignment also require this simulation, right? So you can use this simulation part. Can see here the two primary options here. .mem create raw memory dump file, which is a bit by bit copy of RAM content. Then this format actually widely used, supported by many forensic tools like volatility and others. But for AD1, this is more on access data custom content image. Access data tools, which proprietary container format. If you choose this option, the raw.mem file is saved inside the AD1 container along with hash value. So that's why they will be splitted. Okay. Although this format provides convenient container, but the raw.mem format is often preferred for maximum compatibility. So later, if you want to run it in Linux, better you create mem. Right? That is the example. So this is the status bar. Maybe you can check the status bar here. Now page 5. So example. So in this example, actually last time I created the memory as well, right? With the AD format. You see AD1, AD2, and so on. That AD format consume more since we already required 28 gig here, right? So I need to allocate more space. So that's why I only capture this 2, meaning here memory dump.mem 27 something, and then I have page file 7 point something, 7 gig, right? Process. Okay, this is the memory acquisition with the FTK Imager. So maybe I can check the progress inside here. The memory run completed 27.51. This means more or less 28 gig. Then the one page file.sys, I think will be 7 gig, so not yet complete. So now see completed 6. Okay, completed. So this is the file. So I can later delete, right? Because I just want to simulate it. Okay, this is the first tools we use, and then we will moving to the Microsoft RAMCapturer. So for this one, you need to download the Microsoft RAMCapturer from this site. So download. So you need to enter your email and so on, and then you will get you will choose this RAMCapturer free product. All right. Once you enter your email, then click next. You will receive your email like this. I can show you before. Right? I just follow step by step here. Similarly, you need to allocate at least similar or equal to great or greater system is okay. At the same time, you can delete the memory image that you created using FTK Imager before. Okay, this one lah. So meaning here I already created because I don't want to analyze it. I just want to simulate the acquisition process, so I can delete. Okay, so when you go to this part, right, you need to key in all the information required. Here, next of all, you need to fill in the details. For example, this is the detail that I have complete, and then send or submit. Once you submitted, it will give you the link to be downloaded. Okay, only valid for 10 days. When you download this one, right, you can extract lah. But try to choose the X64 bit, right? The 64 bit installer. Okay. And this GUI, graphical user interface for RAMCapturer, are very simple, so that you can easily capture only the memory. They have very specific features or specific function. You are prompted to specify an output folder path, and from there capture the memory and paging after clicking the things. This one I just extract back this one into different folder. So here I put inside the zip file installer. Okay, copy and extract here. So you'll see two folder, x86 and x64. So we will use x64 for version of RAMCapturer.64. This is for 64 bit lah. Right, this one. Okay. When you have extract, then you see this RAMCapturer 64.exe, you can just click. So this is the very simple UI to create your memory dump. Okay, from here, and no other option. No other option, just click capture. When you capture, you will see later where you want to put. But this one, you can define where. But for this RAMCapturer, I don't want to change the folder. I just want to put it in the same folder of this software or the tools. So just click capture. Once capture, they will capture in your memory, create your memory dump. Take some time, right? Once complete, you will see like this, similar 28 gig. Memory. Okay. This took a few minutes to perform acquisition, and from there you can hash and analyze using the tools of your choice. That means you can measure the hash value using any tools. For example, last time we're using the PowerShell, right? Other than that, you can download another hash value, hash function tools as well. Okay, just a few minutes. So once your RAMCapturer complete, then this is the memory mesh for your .mem, right? The dump memory already there. So you can work on the very simple, right? Two tools, but you need to download. I have downloaded, so easy for me. So next we will continue with analysis part. Just a few minutes. Wait for a minute to make it complete. So when you see the status here, right? It's mean you already complete. Complete, and you can use. So you can check what location. So this is the memory dump. So you can see the value here actually based on the date, 23rd, 12, 2025, right? Okay, this is your memory dump. I think that's all for the first part. Later we'll continue back to the